The thoughts and opinions expressed during this broadcast are for entertainment purposes only. They are not facts. Now enjoy the show. But if they could mass depopulate, then they're controlling the populace.
That's definitely a possibility.
It's fact. Fact. Not a press podcast.
Why this nigga hating on me? Got him out of skin like it's reversible. They say the truth hurts, but it only hurts to know. She said she want to live off vibes, but I don't want to get personal.
Poetry.
First nigga to say the wrong word, he the first to go.
Is that a rap?
I just made it up right now.
Record that shit right now.
Here it is right here on
Fuck
the pod.
it.
Shout out to Not a
Record it
Press
right
Podcast,
now.
baby. This is episode 77. What's going on? It's your boy Kanesworld.
Big Pete in the house.
You feel me? We just messing around, man. It's real life out here. I gotta stress to you guys. I need you guys, if you in here right now, and I know you in here right now, like, subscribe, comment, hit all that right now.
If you're here, you might as well just do it.
You might as well. The like literally is right
Right
there.
there.
Just click. You don't gotta go off. You don't gotta
You
do
know
nothing.
what?
Just like the video.
And make sure you're watching it in the app.
Why you don't get views on that?
Well, because if you're watching it like through the web, sometimes they're not signed in.
So you can't like it, but you still get a view.
But I'm just saying you can't you know what I'm saying? Like you can't.
Hey, watch it wherever the fuck you watching it. But if you got the time, go to that.
I'm just saying because they're not going to sign in and like it and subscribe and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, watch it in the app and you'll see it. But if you watching it in the web, just watch the motherfucker.
Yeah. Hey, man, but shout out to you guys. You guys been rocking with us for a long time already.
Yeah, shout out to you guys. I got to tell you, this is real life. You feel me?
What's going on?
I just got off a 10-hour shift. My boy Pete just rode in traffic for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I sat in traffic for an hour and a half, but we here full of energy, ready to fucking pop off with our people, man. Honestly, I missed you guys.
I feel like it's been a while, man.
I just came back from snowboarding, and I was out there snowboarding, shredding, auto rocket. I look, he been like 4 times this year, bro, and fucking, it's crazy.
Bro, you know what fucking sucks?
What?
I didn't go to this. I wanted to go to the snow. Like I made it because I wanted to record a video out there.
It might snow one more time this weekend.
That's what I'm saying. I'm hoping that. Well, no, not this weekend. There's a lot of shit happening this weekend. It's a lot of shit.
Sunday. I might go on Sunday.
No,
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, then so Friday.
Or Saturday after the hike. I'm free Saturday. Free Saturday, but
I guess we'll figure that out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
God damn it!
It's the last week to go, bro. Snowboarding's almost over. I got to get it all in, bro.
This nigga's been fucking MIA.
Snowboarding's almost over. Once I go,
certified slacker.
I'm done. I'm done doing shit. I'm not doing nothing. No more raves, no more parties. But the snow season is about to be over. There's only about 2-3 more weeks.
Don't get me wrong. I'm sad I didn't go to the snow.
Yeah, this is.
So I'll give you that.
But besides this, I'm done. I'm completely done.
I'm sad.
It's all good.
Man, so what should we jump into, bro?
What should we jump into, man? We got the Diddler.
Don't say his name 3 times. He might come to you at night.
Diddler. Oh, shit.
You're like, what's that? Take that.
Nah,
what the fuck?
That's crazy.
No Diddy.
I like to party, daddy. No Diddy.
No Diddy.
No, that's crazy, man. But, I mean, we haven't talked about that too much. Might as well go into it, man. The Diddler, man, is going crazy. We're seeing it all over the news. Everywhere you look, it's more important than
what's really happening.
It's more important than anything else going on in this world right now. So let's talk about it, man. The Diddler.
Okay. So one thing I'm going to say is these are allegations.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We don't know.
That's the crazy part.
We don't know. But what always trips me out about that is that, like, with the allegations, bro, like, you just in the public side, you're just automatically fucking guilty.
No, it's crazy, bro. And then, like, already because there's so much in the background and memes and this
that's what I'm saying. Then we come on here, we just start clowning.
That's why I forgot what the documentary was, but there's a documentary on Netflix. I think we might have talked about it on here.
You did it? No, I'm just playing.
No, it's about a woman who goes missing. They blame the husband at first.
Oh, yeah.
Then she comes back 3 days later. Yeah. Then they blame her, and just around that timeline the movie Gone Girl comes out, and so literally people are like calling her Gone Girl, you know what I mean, just because they have in their brain this automatic thing. Now, did Diddy not do anything? I don't know. Did he do anything?
I don't know. There's still speculation.
But all I'm saying is it's crazy because they're talking about it online like it's fact. It's guaranteed. You know? There's one person. Well, there's multiple. No, there's multiple. But the case that they're talking about is this one person, Lil Rod, who actually already lied about one thing.
Oh, did he?
Well, he said that Stevie J was in a video.
Okay.
And it turned out it wasn't Stevie J. Then this gay porn star said it was actually him in the video.
Okay.
So that was already lied.
That's debunked a little bit.
Right there. Already. Yeah. So, I mean, it's getting crazy, man.
I mean, the allegations are pretty fucking out there. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, and there's multiple people. There's multiple people like dating back, bro, 90s and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it always trips me out though too, because like what it seems like late, like especially with like, you know, Bill Cosby, you know, like one person comes forward and then all of a sudden it's just like these troves and troves of people. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And how do you really like? If I'm an investigator and shit, like, how do you really identify what's the truth and what's not? Because people could be going, not saying that these people are lying, but I'm just saying, like, how do you differentiate if they're lying or not? Like, that's just crazy, bro.
No, for sure. It's like,
because they'd be money grab.
Very difficult task, man. I was like, shit, I'm about to call and be like, hey, that nigga Diddy one time rubbed up on me at the highlight room.
The highlight room.
I don't know about that nigga, man. That nigga was shimmying and shit past me. Trying to squeeze through.
He said, take that.
Nah. But yeah, it's crazy, man. I'm really curious to see what else comes out. But what I don't like is just like the internet and the media will just like everything's fact. Like they called the guy a drug mule because he had a little bit of coke and a little bit of weed on him.
Who called who that?
The guy that they found at the airport with Diddy.
Oh.
You didn't see that?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, well, like when he had supposedly disappeared, they stopped him at the airport on his jet, and he was with somebody else who turned out to have, they were called, but the internet and the media was calling it his drug mule.
Yeah.
Dude had like less than an ounce of coke and a couple grams of weed.
Yeah.
Like,
yo,
that's not necessarily a drug mule. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
and that's the thing, like, because then the thing is too, like with the internet, man, like and it's gonna get worse and worse and worse with AI and everything.
Yeah.
You read the headline and then it's automatically like it just points to like guilty. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Or it's like taken out of context already, like.
And that's what I be thinking too when I'm watching like Grand Wizard. I'm like, cause sometimes I be seeing him say some totally outlandish shit or some shit that I know is not true, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah, just cut up that way.
I'm like, how often am I looking at other shit that I think is true?
And it's not.
Yeah,
man. What's the truth and what's not, man? Like,
hey, but
we'll never know.
There's been some very suspect things about Diddy. Let's not get it twisted. You feel me? The whole shit he said about Usher that they used to fight over Frosted Flakes in the morning. I know you seen that video.
No, I did not see that video.
You didn't see shit, huh?
No.
Fucking, it's Kevin Hart, and he's like interviewing, and he's talking, and it's Diddy, and he's like, man, crazy story. And he puts his arm over Usher, and he's like, man, me and Usher, man, back in the day, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes in the morning. He's like, he was like 12, and I was a little bit older, but the thing is, Diddy's 9 years older than him.
Yeah.
So if he's 12, you're 21, wrestling a little kid for sure. It's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, like, okay, so like, let's say that there's nothing fucking crazy going on, right? Like,
yeah.
And then that's the situation, right? Like, this is
Diddy.
Diddy.
Did he not?
Did he did he do it or did he not? So like in that situation, it's Usher, young talent, Diddy, producer, plugged connection. He's at the crib. He's staying over at the crib and they're working. Like, is that wrong? That's why
he's staying at the crib and they're working. What do you mean? What's your question?
That he's like Diddy's an older guy at that time, right? And Usher's what, 12? He's saying, right? Is it wrong? Like nothing's weird's happening. Is it wrong that he would be hanging out with a young kid? That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I guess not necessarily, but it sounds very strange for you to say that we used to wrestle in the morning when we woke up. I don't say when we woke up. I'd be like, I woke up, nigga. We didn't wake up together. I woke up, he woke up, we met up, and we got some cereal.
He came from that side of the house.
Yeah, exactly. He gave him over there, you know what I'm saying? Like, That's the only thing. But
hey, tonight though, man, don't say Diddy 3 times. He might
Diddy.
He might come out with the Freddy Krueger costume and shit.
No,
we don't know. You know what I'm saying?
No, we really don't know, man. Hopefully, more info comes out soon, man.
But it is crazy for the like the raid and everything to happen.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. So there's 2 things. One, they don't raid you unless they have some type of like
probable cause,
and they need multiple witnesses, which they might have because they said they had like 5 cases,
and they need a warrant,
which they have to get through having witnesses and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And there was like 3 agencies there, which costs a lot of money, and usually people aren't trying to spend that money unless they think they're gonna win something.
Yeah.
But also when they're raiding your shit, it's because they're looking for something.
Yeah. Is it too soon for conspiracy theories?
Go ahead.
I mean, like, you know, there's always this idea that like black men are being torn down, right?
Oh shit.
So could it just be something like that? Like he pissed off the wrong person and it's just tear down?
I mean, it could be. It's just like that. That's used so much these days that it's
just like a card to pull.
Yeah, a card to pull. Or I feel like there's a lot of, not saying that's what you're doing, but there's a lot of like
I'm just throwing it out there.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not what you're doing. I'm just saying there's a lot of like victim blamers out there and shit that like they hear some shit and they'll be like, oh well, why didn't she come out about it before type shit? Like they know what's up and shit, or like, you know, and it's like,
yeah, knowing that something like that is traumatic and it's hard to come out.
Yeah, people don't want to come out, or it could be the thing where it's a money grab, or it could be a thing they were scared to come out because this dude's a billionaire, and then when somebody else came out, they said, I want to tell my story too. Mm-hmm. And if I went through all that shit, I might as well get some type of compensation after all this time. It's been 20 years of me being sad as fuck, and I could get 5 M's out of it now.
Exactly.
Shit. Hello. Hello? Class action lawsuit?
You might just be joining. Wait, after this episode, he might just be calling a lawyer after this episode.
I might.
They don't call him the finesse god for no reason.
All I need to do is somebody find me a receipt from Miami.
But are you going to go full out on the stand and be like, he was tickling me in places I didn't want to be?
Nah. Hell no. I'll be like,
you got to play the part, bitch.
Like this nigga.
You got to be out there. Are you going to be crying on the stand and shit?
I'll be like, my boy Pete. I told him not to go to that party. I told Pete not to go to that party. He said he kept calling him his Pillsbury Doughboy.
Fuck you.
He said make him laugh.
He was calling you Maxwell, nigga. He was like, hey, come here, D'Angelo. You remind me of D'Angelo.
Can we talk?
Oh shit.
For a minute.
Hey, so from one freaky topic to another one that I'm not trying to be a dick about, but it's kind of weird.
The
Freako episode.
What's up?
So these conjoined twins, one of them got married. Did you see that?
Yeah, Abby and Brittany Hansel.
Okay. What do you think?
So, I actually wanted to bring this up too. So, Abby and Brittany Hansel, he got married to Abby, right?
Yeah.
So, it's crazy because one controls one arm and the other one controls the other arm. Mm-hmm. But all of their organs from the waist down are shared. What do you think about that?
They both getting pleasure when F was hitting. Right?
That's crazy.
Now, okay, so like I said,
no disrespect, but this is crazy.
Like, I don't want to get too.
No.
I don't want to get too disrespectful.
This is the craziest threesome ever.
First of all, homie's freaky.
Freaky ass nigga, bro. You got to be a level of freaky.
Second of all, I'm pretty sure they both bobbing for apples. I'm pretty sure, dog.
I'm not hating at all. No, low key, I'm like, shit. They said there's like 2,700 of those born a year.
You're crazy. No, this nigga went all off. He did the research.
I'm like, hold on.
He's like, well, I need to find.
This is a forever threesome, baby.
Hold on. So that's okay. So that's one angle, right?
What if one breaks up with you, but the other one doesn't? But I don't want to fuck tonight.
What about if the other one? What about if the other one starts dating another nigga though?
That's my pussy, homie.
Now what are you gonna be?
That's crazy. No, that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of crazy. Take. I didn't think about that. What if one gets another boyfriend?
And now they gotta just be like, all right, homie, fucking
orgy.
You first.
She gives you head, or she gives me head.
Oh man,
I don't trust you guys in the room together.
I'm thinking about it too because I'm like, okay, if
what if she has another boyfriend, right? So then you guys are hooking up, But now the one on the right can't help.
What do you mean?
Like, because she controls one arm.
Oh, shit.
So now you're having one-handed sex. That's crazy.
No.
That's crazy.
But then,
like, come on.
Okay. So let's say like she's not hooking. Like it's just what, Abby, right? Abby and the man, right? Uh-huh. Like when she's topping off homie, like his sister just right there watching and shit. Like, there you go, Abby.
No, she's like, oh my God, hurry up.
Hurry up. Try to watch this show.
Fuck. Let me help. That's crazy. I didn't even think about those things, man. You got a freaky ass mind, dog.
Gotta dissect it, bro. We gotta dissect
That's
it.
some freaky ass shit, bro. What are you doing? You doing that or what?
No.
And like we said,
no
disrespect to Abby and Brittany. I'm glad to see Abby happy.
Yeah, right.
Everybody deserves. No. Everybody deserves love. It's all jokes. You feel me? Take it as like I feel like
Andrew Schultz.
That's what I'm saying.
We're Andrew Schultz.
We're Andrew Schultz right now.
Just right now, picture us as Andrew Schultz, and then just laugh about it.
I'm Jewish. You can't blame me for shit.
I'm Chinese.
You can't blame. We're fucking Andrew Santino and Bobby Lee. Their shit is funny. You watch their shit?
Oh, the Best Friends podcast?
Yeah, is it Bad Friends?
Bad Friends.
Bad Friends. That's a very good podcast. I've been listening to that shit lately,
bro.
That's just pretty fucking funny.
I'm Bobby's mother. I'm Bobby's mom.
I'm Bobby's mother. Hello, Andrew. That's how they be talking about his mom and shit. That shit funny as fuck.
Your mom is hideous or some shit.
He's like, you didn't call your mom for to tell her happy birthday. I told her. He's like, it's my mom's birthday today. And he's like, call her. He's like, hello, it's Bobby's mother.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, I know Bobby fucking leaves a cokehead fool. This fool came so late to the David Spade episode. It was funny. He came in think about like the public defender, how he always comes in coked out late and shit.
And how was Andrew? He was like, acting like nothing happened and shit, just fucking with him?
No, it was what'd I say? David Spade.
Andrew Schultz.
No, David Spade.
David Spade's podcast?
No, it was the Bad Friends.
That's what I'm saying. So Andrew was already there.
No. David Spade was there. Not Andrew. Andrew was there. I said Bobby Lee.
His own podcast or Bad Friends?
They were Bad Friends.
But Bad Friends is Bobby Lee and Andrew.
The ginger guy.
Yes.
Oh, his name is Andrew?
Yes.
Oh shit!
His name is Andrew Santino.
Oh, okay. I thought it was.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, somebody was.
Yeah,
there.
my bad. I thought you said Andrew Schultz. I'm like, I didn't know his name was Andrew.
Yeah, Andrew Santino.
But no, they were like Santino and David Spade's already full on having a conversation. This nigga comes in an hour later, just like, I'm so sorry, David.
Yeah, Andrew Santino though, low key like plays off Bobby Lee's character very well because he knows he's just like a frantic fucking guy. Yeah. And he kind of just like treats him like a kid and shit, like a little kid and shit. But it's hilarious. Hilarious.
But you know what's another good podcast? I don't know if you watch it. Fucking
don't say Joe Budden.
Shits and Gigs. Yeah, Shits and Gigs. The two British guys.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched that.
Bro, you gotta watch it, bro.
We want the peas, fam.
You gotta watch it. Fair play, fam.
We want the peas, fam. It's a fair play.
Bro, I'm telling you right now,
Shits and Gigs, fam.
That's a really good podcast. The guys, like the way they kind of bounce off each other is incredible. And then it's just funny, bro. Like the topics and things that they bring up, hilarious.
I need the food, fam. No, I gotta check it out. I definitely gotta check it out. Definitely
what were we talking about before though? Oh, fucking the crazy fucking bobbing for apples twins.
Oh,
that's fucked up.
Yeah, why you gotta put that on the extra? It sounded crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Were you done with that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we can go somewhere else.
Interesting. Yeah, let's get out of here. Interesting topic that just got brought up was the Joe Budden makes a claim. Your favorite podcaster.
Yeah.
Joe Budden.
Shout out Joe Budden.
Your favorite rapper.
No.
Pump it up.
I've never ever fucking requested Joe Budden to be played.
Yeah, all right, whatever.
You were the one dancing to that shit for sure.
You got served. Come on, dog.
You were dancing to it.
You're just mad because today you got served.
I ain't gonna lie, I was dancing to that shit.
Yeah, exactly. But he makes a claim. Joe Budden makes a claim that female rap is done.
No.
What do you think about that?
No. I remember hearing that. I was like, again, because Joe,
is it on the downhill? Is it?
No. Hell no. It just started.
Okay.
It just started. No, hell no. It just started.
Last year was pretty crazy for female rap.
Yeah, and the thing is, like I said, it just, like, I feel like within the last, like, of course we have Nicki, but I feel like Cardi B, like, that was the start, I would say.
Yeah.
Because Nicki, I mean, I guess you could say Nicki, right? But it kind of did die after Nicki, right?
Yeah, Nicki, and then Cardi got her little boost.
And then Cardi, and then you have
Nicki
Lotto,
versus Cardi
you
type
have
shit.
Ice Spice, and you have Glorilla, you have...
Right now, I would say it's probably Lotto, Ice Spice, and Glorilla top 3 up there.
Mm-hmm. No, it's just getting started, I think. What do you think?
I think some of that shit I'd rather listen to on mute.
Well, everybody has their opinions.
But no, I don't think it's dirty. I think there's.
I was about to say it could be just hating though too, because that shit be slapping. Fool.
Yeah, it should be slapping. It depends. But what was I watching? That they were talking about music basically, and how like in general hip hop is like the sound of like it's kind of like the most popular music is usually what it is you're hearing and listening to the part of the subculture of America. Like you're listening to like how they always say like the streets make up less than 1% of America. Mm-hmm. But yet street music was the number one music in America. It's because you're hearing the voice of the unheard. Mm-hmm. That was the whole drive of NWA, all these Snoop Dogg, is because it's finally your opportunity to hear the voice of the unheard.
For sure.
So it was talking about, they're talking about like the evolution of music. They're talking about music theory. They're talking about the evolution of music and just how like it's slowly like going deeper and deeper. Now we're getting into like the women of the subculture. You got your like Sexy Reds, which for ratchet women, those are hella unheard of. Like that level of ratchet, like straight LA hood bitch.
Well, she's from the South.
But it's just the style of bitch I'm talking about. Like the long fingernails, the fucking, hair laid, the ratchet bitch. Well, you know what I'm talking about. Hanging out the window.
I'm just saying from the South too. I don't think it's an LA thing.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just that's just me describing the type. Gotcha. Like when you think of a hood bitch that's going into the Slauson Mall, you think of a bitch that look like Sexy Red. Okay. Exactly. That's the point I'm trying to make. Fucking. So they were basically speaking on how like the evolution, like it could get to a point where one day you're listening to a homeless rapper. That's the sound of the streets now. That's the word that hasn't been heard. You know what I mean?
Like just the evolution.
Yeah, the evolution of it, of basically hip hop and shit is just like it goes deeper into the subculture and what people want to hear.
Well,
is
yeah,
the
because
sound.
because like I feel like there is just so many different. We talked about it before. Like there's so many different subgenres and shit of music, like of hip hop. Like there's hip hop, and then like there's like the boom bap sound. There's the trap sound. There's the, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's just different, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna keep on changing. But I will say this. I didn't foresee, like as a producer, right? I'm a producer. I didn't foresee that, like, because I was always looking for male talent. I didn't foresee looking for like female talent for rap. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like I just never, it was never something that was on my radar and shit, you know what I mean? But like I wouldn't, if you would have told me back when, let's say like during the like Lil Wayne early days, like when he was killing it back in like what, fucking 2010 or some shit like that, right? Like it was
2002, 2007.
I mean, he was big killing it, but I'm just saying like the peak Lil Wayne, like Lollipop era.
Oh yeah, that's probably gonna be like 2009, 2010.
Yeah, I wouldn't foresee that women would be running the game the way they are now. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with all the women rappers right now, honestly. I know. Now, am I slapping their shit on the daily?
Exactly. Who's your favorite?
Cardi. I like Cardi B. I love all of them. Even over Nicki, bro. I said it over Nicki.
All right, bro. You better watch out. The barbs are gonna be on your ass.
Fuck it. What about you?
Ruby Rose.
She ain't a rapper.
Best rapper.
She ain't a rapper, fool.
She got some songs.
But she's a OnlyFans model, fool.
Damn, she can't be a rapper and OnlyFans model?
I don't know. I know her as a model that's just been going viral. I don't know about music and shit. You feel me?
She can do whatever she wants, Pete.
I guess so.
She could be a model, a dancer, a singer. I don't care.
I guess so. No, bro. But we talking about. Let's just talk about the ones that in the game are up there.
That's already on our fucking level. What's that girl's name? The one that sings. That girl's a liar. That girl's a liar. What's her name?
I have no fucking idea.
It's like Pantera or Lantera, the girl who has the song Ice Spice.
Oh, yeah, I know you're talking about.
Nah, I'm just fucking. She probably Lotto.
Lotto's good too.
Probably got the streets on lock. Probably Sexy Red.
He does for sure.
Who's on top right now though? Because like it was a close, like Glorilla, Sexy Red, and Ice Spice had a close 2023. Ice Spice had it for the first couple months, tooken.
And then
Glorilla had a crazy hit, but nothing really after that.
And then Sexy Red
had a couple hits and with Drake.
I would say Sexy Red is the biggest one right now.
Ice Spice kind of died down a bit.
Kind of. But do I think it's Drake over? No.
She wasn't down to fuck Drake. That's why.
But I don't think it's over, bro. Like, it's not over for her.
Ice Spice? Yeah, I don't think so either. She has a lot of time to keep it going, but she was on a hot. She was at the top.
Yeah. But I mean...
And she's still winning awards and shit.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, Sexy Red got her right now.
What about like... Okay, so we have some other music stuff that we could talk about, we can get into, is the Kendrick Lamar verse.
Yep.
Have you heard it? What do you think about it?
I didn't like deep dive into it. I definitely heard the "fuck the big three is big me" line. It was cool. It wasn't. I've heard better disses. It was more like just kind of like a check, like a quick check shot.
It was. I mean, it was. I like the direct. It was like it was subliminal, but it was like direct to me. Like, you know what he's talking about.
What do you think about Drake not responding though in all this time?
Because Drake don't got to respond for him.
That's bullshit.
Now look. I'm just saying he really don't have to respond.
How? It's Kendrick Lamar. You have to respond. This is arguably one of the top three with you. So what the fuck? If anybody could get you to respond, it's got to be him or J. Cole.
The thing is, like, I mean, what I will say is, like, you can't count him out that he ain't gonna respond. It just started, like.
Yeah, I get that, but fucking week and a half later,
and also, what about Cole? Cole too.
Cole too. What did he say about Big Cole? He just the same line? He just tied them both in the same line?
Yeah, tying it, you know what I'm saying? The big, like, fuck the big three is just big me. Like, he's saying fuck even Cole too. It's just me. You know?
Maybe they didn't even take it as a diss. Maybe they said, well, fuck it. I mean.
Bro, it's all fucking marketing, dog, honestly. But
that's what Drake said too, is like, I would never, he said in his caption, like, I would never, basically what he said was, I would never put you down to promote my shit. He put like, that was basically in his caption and shit. So it's like, and I'm not gonna lie, this is like the second time Kendrick kind of did it. Mm-hmm. But Drake's also made mentions in certain songs too.
Like subliminals
and shit.
But I mean, I think that like what I do like about this is that, because we were just talking about it, right? Remember like the rap beefs and shit back in the day and stuff?
Yeah.
Like just even those DVDs back in the day, like beef DVDs and documentaries. When it comes down to like the sport of rap, like that's what we want to see. You know for
sure. I want to. That's what I'm saying. I want to respond.
Yeah, I would love to hear a response.
This is because the thing is, when this nigga came at Meek Mill, and Meek Mill didn't respond within like 2 days.
Yeah.
Where's Meek at? Nigga was on his head. Why Drake get 2 weeks?
Because it's fucking King Drake.
Nah, bro, fuck that. 2 weeks is some bullshit.
It's King Drake, bro. That's why.
2 weeks is some bullshit. I need a response, homie. Get that shit cracking.
Like I said, I mean, we can't count it out. It's going to happen. I think.
Let one of you funky motherfuckers call me out. I'm responding. Whoever.
I'm responding.
If you knew better, you do better.
But what do you think? So,
this nigga want to get pressed like a newsletter.
Bro, look at Poetry Hour is over.
It's never over.
Look.
I'm never sober.
The three.
I unload her.
The big three. Okay,
big
so
three.
Those big three.
Big me. Big Meech. Okay. Big Leech sucking on my
D.
Big D.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
Who, me?
Bro, so look, the big three.
Yep.
Drake, Kendrick, Lamar. How you ranking them? 1 to 3.
Drake, Kendrick, and Lamar.
Yeah, how you ranking them?
Drake, Kendrick, and Lamar.
I mean,
Drake, Kendrick, and Lamar.
And Cole, my bad.
So it's 4 niggas now.
You're like, who the fuck? You're like,
who the fuck is Lamar?
Lamar?
Who the fuck is Lamar?
Lamar Odom?
Oh shit.
Lamar Odom?
All right. So what did you ask me? Drake, Kendrick or Lamar or Cole?
Yeah.
Who in what order?
Yeah.
Fuck, we talked about this before. Drake.
Did we?
Yeah, well, kind of in different ways, but so this is tough because I'm an LA native. Like, it's kind of blasphemous to not say Kendrick. It's kind of.
I thought about that.
It's kind of blasphemous to not say Kendrick.
But,
like that's
bro,
not
numbers don't lie
Lakers.
though, bro. Numbers and longevity and just like the it don't lie.
But it's a cheat code because it hasn't all been off of rap.
True.
Right.
Okay.
But also it's partially Kendrick's fault because he sat down for so long.
And he took different directions with the way he was
with the music.
doing his art.
Exactly.
So it's different. Like, it's kind of hard to put him in the category. It's like putting like two different.
Because if you had me gauge like their rap skill.
I feel like J. Cole is slept on though because J. Cole does it effortlessly, bro.
So if you asked me which ones make me feel more of a way, which ones if you play it, I'm like, my memories start going and shit, probably J. Cole. Drake got some past hitters, but probably J. Cole. And J. Cole, we talked about it, the storytelling is undeniable. But if you look, okay, so let's start with Drake and Kendrick. You put Drake and Kendrick next to each other, right? Drake got some bars, also possibly a lot of ghostwritten stuff. Kendrick got some bars, most likely has some ghostwritten stuff.
Even Cole.
So that leaves him level. But in just like skill of rap,
J. Cole.
Kendrick might be just the hit above. Because he can, his cadences and shit that he could do, he could bounce.
Okay.
He could and slow down and then deep voice and then this and then that. Like,
so I always said this from like for forever. Kendrick Lamar's Good Kid, Mad City was the best album of the decade when that came out. That's my number one thing I always say.
Facts.
But I think Cole, even over Drake, lyrically, is more skilled.
I don't know. Drake, honestly, like if you actually like deep dive and listen to some of the shit he says, like he's coming with Lil Wayne level
bars. For sure.
Like we've heard some that are like out of this world.
When Cole does, I mean, they all the niggas we talking about right now make it seem so effortless. It almost seems like they could just turn the song on and they're just gonna go and it's gonna be incredible. That's what it seems like.
But if I had to go for,
it's kind of hard. Like now that I'm thinking about it, it's kind of hard to like really.
But if I had to go and just put everything together, so if I had to go by statistics and shit and included, you probably would go Drake, Kendrick, Cole, right? But if I go by skill of rap, probably Kendrick, Cole, Drake.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I like that.
You know?
I'm not mad at that right there.
You got to give both.
I'm not mad at that. Let me tell you something. Like, okay, so you know how like it's something like that I'm thinking about right now. Like literally right now I was thinking about it. You know how like they always say like, you know, soundtracks of your life, you know, like songs are soundtracks of your life type shit, you know? It's real as fuck. I don't know if you can agree, but what song, like when I say your childhood, what song comes to your head? If I just threw you in your childhood, let me give you an age. 12-year-old kid walking through the neighborhood. What you bumping?
1, here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Everybody drunk out on the dance floor.
Fucking Jaquan.
If you want more.
You look like Jaquan.
How's it go? Let's see if you remember.
1, here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Something everybody on the dance floor. I don't know. Everybody in the club
get tipsy.
Everybody in the club getting
probably something like that.
Okay.
What about you?
12 years old?
12, I was listening to a lot of rock music too. That's when I started finding rock and shit.
What just came to mind for some reason was fucking Slow Jams. Kanye West. Said you want some Marvin Gaye, some Luther Vandross, a little Anita. We definitely set this party off right.
And when I mean, well.
That was incredible, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Jamie Foxx?
Yeah, remember the documentary when they're making the song? Fire.
I love the story behind that one.
I never finished that.
Cause nah?
No, I need to finish it.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, that was a good one. What about high school? Let's go high school. Let's go.
High school, I was listening to a lot of Lil Wayne with Manuel. I remember when I first initially was getting into high school, I brought it up before, but the Kanye West album, the one with flashing lights and all that on there. I remember listening to that shit.
I think it was a graduation album,
I don't
think I might have been. No.
I don't think so.
Yeah. It was like the one with fucking Stronger, Faster. Flashing. Lights.
You, right? Champion.
Can you think about me now and then? Can you think about me now and then?
Because I'm on the road again.
That shit fire. Again. Like the fucking...
No, that's not how it goes.
Oh.
That you were a champion.
Damn, what was the other one I'm thinking about?
Yes, I did. What were you singing again?
Will you think about me now and then? Will you
think about me now and then? Because I'm coming home again. Baby, Homecoming, yeah. Baby, we can start again.
You know what was a slept-on album from Kanye, bro?
What's up?
My Twisted Dark Fantasy or whatever the fuck that one was called.
That was cool. What about the one that went viral? It can't always be like.
Yeah,
that was more recent.
That's
that was
hard.
Fire.
The one that I like too.
You really like Carnival that much?
I like it.
Did you see Sheck West was trying to say that it's kind of stolen from Mobamba?
No.
That it was kind of, he said that.
Nah.
He said that he could have at least shot him out, and then out of nowhere, Kanye posted his shit on his story like, "Here, bitch ass nigga."
What in what sense? Like,
just the sound.
Nah.
Oh, it doesn't exactly sound like that, but it's like it's different. But
I do. So I like the. So one thing I always credit Kanye, bro, is like the whole looking for new sound, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna give Kanye like, cause Dre had his sound,
the creativity.
You know, Dre had his sound. Timbaland too. We cannot go over Timbo, but Kanye's always looking for that new sound, bro. Like that song, "Beautiful Morning." Dun, 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 dun. Like, bro, what's happening in that sample and in that space where they got in that pocket is just crazy, fool. Like,
for sure.
And then like he's adding this like hard like bass synths. You probably don't know what the fuck I mean, but bass synthesizers and shit. Like, it's a different sound.
I don't know what you mean, huh?
I don't know.
Whatever, bro.
This nigga right here.
I don't know what you mean.
I don't know, bro. You're not a producer.
I do it all. Look at me. I feel I look like a producer right now.
You look like that guy. Remember that producer? The one that just was looking like a producer?
Exactly. Your boy? Talking about your boy? It was a Hollywood
looking like a haymaker.
So let me ask you a question.
What's up, bro?
Let me paint you a picture. You go out one night, meet this girl. She's cute. She's like, "I'm trying to take you home. But I'm trying to take that guy home too." You're not going?
No.
All right. Now, it's Selma Hayek. What you gonna do?
No, it's Selma Hayek. Don't be twisting that shit on me, dog. We just say back. Put that one on me. Nah. I think I still would like second guess. You know what I mean? Like, but Selma Hayek. Once in a lifetime.
Once in a lifetime.
Once in a lifetime.
He do it.
Fuck it. At that point, I'm gonna just be like, you know what? Put on the fucking the Hardy Boys.
This nigga knows Diddy.
Put on the Hardy Boys. Come in there and fucking
this nigga.
fucking clap hands with that
nigga. No,
Let's go, fool.
This nigga finna come in like the Undertaker.
I'm gonna raise up like Kane and the Undertaker, fool, just walking through, nigga. Let's go.
God.
Fucking Sama, let's go.
That's hilarious.
Let me ask you a question though. If you could witness any moment in history, what would it be, bro? If you could sit front row seat to it, what are you witnessing?
That's a good question. Shit, I don't know. Probably like Woodstock or something.
This nigga said Woodstock. Out of everything in history, bro, you want to see Woodstock? You can see that shit when they make the next one.
Let's do.
They want to go get fucked up at Woodstock.
I could see like one of the craziest battles ever, like Cleopatra.
Like an actual like battle?
Yeah, like go meet Cleopatra back in the day.
Okay. Never thought about that one, huh?
Yeah, that just made me think. See, I'm smoking. I'm just thinking whole other shit now. I'm like, damn, the women probably stank back then. Not gonna lie, right?
Not like, just the women, just everybody.
Everybody stank.
Everybody was stanky, bro.
I mean, they had showers and baths,
the
but
baths
like
and stuff.
I wonder. They didn't like have good doctors and shit, you know, like know about like pHs and shit, pH balances and shit, you know, like they didn't know about that shit.
Niggas were going to town like the buffet.
Oh, my bad. I'm getting all off fucking course. Hold on. So, something I would go.
You was just thinking out loud like a motherfucker.
something I would go back to see.
Fucking zooming in is just you right there and there thinking about that shit in your mind.
Fuck, because I'm like, I always think about the future. We talked about this before, like. Would I rather go in the past or the future? I'm trying to think. What do I want to see?
But the question is history, so it has to be history.
I'm trying to think. What would I want to see? The fucking Boston Tea Party? Like, they're going to stop the party and be like, what's that black guy doing there?
Get him!
What do you think the fucking water tasted like at the Boston Tea Party? Was it clean? Was it?
No, it was.
Because they threw all the tea in there.
Yeah, it was just like a lake or a river or something, or ocean or some shit.
But it's a lot of tea.
Well, the fish were fucking having a tea party for sure.
Bunch of caffeine.
Those niggas were zipping through the fucking ocean at that point.
For real.
Who's went from Boston to like China.
I wonder if they had caffeine in the tea back then. I'm just getting way off. Bro, what would you do, bro? I don't know, bro. I honestly can't even tell you.
So I would go to when Jesus was making miracles, first of all. That's the first and foremost.
That's crazy. This nigga wants to just go debunk Jesus. That's crazy. This nigga thinks fucking Jesus was fucking Chris Angel mind freak, and he's gonna figure out his trick and be like,
"Show me how you did it, dog."
He clearly had fucking
there was strings, bro.
A pouch in his hand.
I seen him levitating with a string.
It's crazy.
No, I was just joking on that one.
No,
I would go to see them building the pyramids because I want to know how the fuck they did that, bro.
That's a good one. That's a very good one.
Like I would like to see like what they did there because.
It
kind of seems really impossible when the more and more I think about it.
See, I don't want to steal your shit, but like that's probably one of my ones that I'm most curious about.
Yeah.
For sure.
What about the moon landing? Fuck it. I want to be on the moon waiting. I'm going to be waiting for that nigga.
Waiting for these niggas watching like.
I'm going to be waiting and shit like, where these niggas at, bro?
This nigga's a
never come and shit.
This nigga's a fool.
They never come. Just know that. You know where they did go? To a studio out in like Hollywood somewhere.
Fuck.
And film that shit, bro.
It's not real?
I don't think so. Cause like who the fuck filmed them stepping on the moon? Like, did they just set up the tripod like that nigga that walks to the like Target?
Yeah, they set up the tripod.
And then they were like, okay, this is the first person on the moon.
Or they had a rover. They had rovers.
Yeah, right.
They had rovers.
I don't know. I think we talked about it a little bit. It was just it was like, it was the race to space, and it was about like, you know, we're gonna drop our nuts and say we did it first, because we always want who wants to be last.
But you think that nobody else would have debunked it by now?
So one thing about all the conspiracies, I would say is like, if it's clearly it's not a secret because everybody talks about it. You know, I was just about to talk. I'm talking out loud too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, bro.
Because think about it, if Russia wanted to win, like, wouldn't they be hot that, like, wouldn't they want to prove, like, hey, they fucking faked it?
says
this was in Studio City, and we just didn't see it.
What I'm saying is that you have all this evidence. You know what I'm saying?
What evidence?
Just all the stuff that you could look up. You have evidence that it didn't happen. So is all the evidence made up, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
I haven't seen no evidence.
Just the videos and shit. Just the fucking, if you read documents, like fucking articles and stuff. Just all the conspiracies that are out there.
Yeah, I see conspiracy theories, but I don't see no evidence. And then like, they have science, but the only reason why I don't, for me, I'm not a heavily faith type based person. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see it, I want to touch it. You know, like, and so because I don't understand all of the science to it, like, it makes me not, because like I'm not a fucking physicist. Like I can't deep dive that far and be like, oh, this checks out. Like, you know what I mean? So it makes me like, I don't know.
So I think,
but I'm just saying there's science to debunk all those conspiracy theories. There's like,
we talked about it before, about this shit before, and one thing we were talking about was the radiation belts that you have to pass. And that to me right there, just at that time, technology wise, that shit would have killed them niggas, bro. To go through that much radiation and then to live to see 88 and shit be fine. Like, come on, don't make no sense.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much radiation it is.
Well, it's a big ass radiation. It's like 2 radiation.
No, I know
belts.
it's 2 radiation belts, but I don't know how much like radiation.
Of course, radiation, but I mean, you would imagine that it's going to be a lot of heavy, unfiltered radiation that's going to be powerful.
Yeah, you'd have to imagine. But there's niggas that got hit with like the nuke, that like the after effects of the radiation from that, and they're fucking alive still.
True.
They just fucking were infertile and shit.
But that's just like a flashbang of it, and it's like, or you're saying like the like people that got hit in the hit zone type
people
shit.
got hit and fucking people got hit.
Like the Japanese
people. The Japanese people, and then like the Americans when they tested it and it was like right on the island by them and shit. And those fucking.
I remember watching that doc. I think you told me about a documentary where like.
Yeah, it's on Vice. You guys go check it out. It's like what it feels like to get hit with the nuke. Yeah, and there's a bunch of American soldiers. I'm pretty sure we talked about it.
Yeah, they didn't know. They didn't even know what was gonna happen. It just kind of happened.
Yeah, they just fucking told them, "Hey, come out here," and they just seen that shit, and they all just ended up infertile, and they weren't allowed to talk about it till they were like 100 years old.
This is crazy. Do you know how much a nuke blast like? Do you know the surviving like radius of a blast?
So I don't know the surviving radius, but so like I was actually, it's funny because I was just watching Lex Friedman and he was talking to this woman. Fuck, I wish I knew her old classification. Usually I go to the whole video, but I was just watching clips. And she was talking about the effects of, and for people who don't know, go check out Lex Friedman. He has a bunch of podcasts. Super intelligent guy. Fucking
the guy that dressed in the suit.
Yeah, he dresses in the suit all the time and shit. But anyway, so she was talking about like the effects. So I was a little confused because there was a lot of survivors from, which is funny because I was just looking up this shit today, was from the survivors in Japan. There was like 200,000 casualties though, mostly civilians and shit.
What's crazy, I feel like, I mean, what we seen there was crazy. But what we have now is probably even crazier.
Even crazier. So that's what basically she was saying. She's like, basically with the nuke, like when that shit hits, the wind is already going like over 200 miles per hour. And like the wind will literally just burn all your skin up. The wind alone, not even the blast or the fire, just the wind from it. Yeah. And then that shit goes, I think she was saying something like 20 to 30 miles.
Yeah.
And then she was also saying that like that mushroom cloud, like basically after it explodes, there's like no air right there. So the air sucks back in, and basically that's what makes that shroom cloud go back up. Because it's like all the air gets displaced and then comes back in and then makes that shroom cloud. Yeah. She's like, and actually that shroom cloud is made up of people and things that have been destroyed. Because it gets, like you get hit, you're turning into dust. And then you're getting sucked back in. That cloud is made will be made up of like dust and people.
I see that the radiation will travel like 30 to 40 miles.
Yeah, like 30 miles, 20 to 40 miles. Yeah, some
That's
shit
crazy. And so one thing that trips me out about the thing, like okay, we talked about it in the last one, like fucking the blast is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like the after effects, I don't know what that looks like, and I don't want to find out what that looks like.
There's a lot of people fucked up, but I will say that like from the information that I've seen, that a lot of people that were like that did end up surviving. Like the people who didn't actually get blown the fuck up, they did end up surviving. They were fucked up. But just like those army men, there was a lot of them that weren't like. But see, like those army men lived. Those army men, a lot of them lived till they were like 100.
For sure.
Some of them did get cancer.
For sure. Didn't have kids.
Like most of them couldn't have kids. Yeah. But they said a lot of the people in Japan didn't even want to have kids because they were just afraid that they'd be coming out deformed. A friend of mine, he was saying that his brother actually just came back from Japan, and they actually call the whole bombing, they call it the Great Fires. Like they don't refer to it
because of fires that spread from it, huh?
They just don't refer to it as like a bombing and shit like that.
Well, yeah, because that one did just cause a lot of fires. Like it blew up or whatever, and then it just like started burning everything and shit too. Like it spread even further with the fires.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. But like the thing is, like I trip out on that because we seen that blast, and the thing is that it was just 2 blasts. You know what I'm saying?
They were also spread out within 3 days.
Yeah, exactly.
So they were supposed. I seen somebody basically trying to justify it earlier on Twitter, and it was like a verified like account, like actual verified like news guy and shit. But this is what he was saying. I'm not saying, I don't fucking know. Honestly, I'm not too versed, but this is basically what he was saying. He was just like, just know, like when you're thinking about that basically they were committing war crimes, killing civilians, pretending to surrender, going up, attacking countries that, but not declaring war, just attacking, which is like against the Geneva Convention. Also, they were.
I mean, you got the Pearl Harbor thing.
The Pearl Harbor, of course, and then even when they were attacking boats, they're attacking medical boats, which like you're supposedly technically not supposed to do. Like you're supposed to let people get their sick and injured out. You know what I mean?
Which is. The rules of engagement make no fucking sense to me in wars. Like, don't shoot bullets this way.
Especially when you can't shoot a nuke and then you shoot it.
Just, over there, you can kill anybody. But over there...
What about being in the military and you have a fucking only fire unless fired upon? How you feel about that?
What did you say?
Like in certain moments you can't fire first.
Yeah.
Like you're out there walking through the city in fucking Iraq or something, and you can't fire
first. Yeah,
that's like the number one rule.
I mean, that's what we gotta do then. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you're out there.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's some bullshit.
Hell yeah, for sure. Like if I feel threatened, like can I just go?
Yeah, for sure. Nope, you can't. You better take cover and get shot at.
No, what trips me out, bro? Because like the thought of that, bro. Like I've always tripped out on Pearl Harbor, bro. Like when I first came with like got enlightened by this fucking event, bro, like I was tripping on that shit, bro, because when I was being told this, it was a nice sunny day, and the dude that was telling me was like, it was a day like this. So I'm over here looking up in the sky and shit, like the fuck, and he's telling me about, oh yeah, they just started firing and shit, dropping bombs and blowing things up. And it just made me think like, you know, can something like that really happen? You know what I mean? Like in our, like I'm talking about right here, you know what I mean? Like what's the rules of engagement? Because I feel like when we go into other countries, we don't give a fuck.
For sure.
Anybody's getting it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
Technically, they're not supposed to.
But
I feel like the only way they would do it is you got to go full on. Like you don't do it half. Like if they do some Pearl Harbor type shit, you know what's gonna happen because we are like stationed near a lot of places. So like if they wanted to attack our boats right there, that would be the easiest thing to do. We'd be like attack their boats right there. You feel me? But then like, what do you gain from that? You're just gonna get a crazy ass reaction. So you would have to go crazy from the rip. I was talking about that earlier too, and I was like, because I seen the other day on fucking Instagram, it was a fucking drone going 150 miles per hour. And that shit was zooming. Like, imagine 1,000 of those
coming in, just lighting
shit up. What the fuck are you gonna do about that shit?
That's what I'm saying, dog.
And
that's coming. Like that type of future warfare is coming.
No, it's probably here already. You've heard of DARPA, right?
No.
So DARPA is a government organization that basically their job is to make technology 20 years in the future. Like that's literally their job all day. Crazy. It's just literally like whatever they're doing right now, that shit should be fucking old news to you.
Damn.
Whatever you have right now, they've had that shit for 20 years already.
Well, I mean, I've always heard of that idea of the government.
No, but I'm saying it's called DARPA. It's real.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's insane, man. So I could only imagine, like, because remember we were talking about like the bullets, like I was like tracer bullets that actually follow your ass, type like a missile heat, like missile heat sensor, or whatever the fuck.
For sure. And you see Ukraine using drones like crazy, like so. Imagine the ones DARPA got.
I seen a video, man, where
they probably got drones this big, nigga.
Bro, I seen a video where they just like these people were injured and they're just walking and shit, and then boom, bomb gets dropped on them.
Yeah, crazy.
And then another dude's walking like he's solo, like running by himself and just.
No, I seen a couple crazy ass ones. I seen one where they fucking hit him and then they jumped in the car and then that fool threw it through the sunroof.
Yeah, you showed me that one.
That one was crazy. That was a crazy one.
Insane. I want to talk about, because we talk about AI all the time on this channel. Man, we talk about AI all the time. And we talk about how like companies won't need any actual person to do an ad.
Yeah.
Under Armour released a commercial where they used AI. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah, I've seen that.
First of all, I think it's dope as hell. Like just the visual I seen or whatever. But of course the backlash is that it was essentially AI made, The dude that made it, the director, snatched footage from a previous director's campaign. You know what I'm saying?
Twisted it.
Made it a little different, you know what I'm saying? But, okay. What do you think? First of all, before I dive in, what do you think?
So, I already know what you're going to say, but I'm going to say the fucking potential issues, you can't complain. I don't really see the point of fucking like rioting and shit over the shit because it's like, fuck, it's just what it is. And your best option is try to fucking learn the shit. But I'll say that, bro, that's a job lost right there. And even if you learn the shit, if the guy and the secretary knows how to fucking just put in a prompt, they don't need you. They don't need a director at all anymore.
True.
You know what I mean?
So I will say this though. So the dude, to his response, he went through the process of how it was made, the process. And I'm gonna tell you right now, just like anything else with AI, it's just a tool, man. Especially right now. So you still have to put in work. You still have to be creative.
Was it a process or did you just put in a prompt?
Bro, I seen the process and it was a crazy like he did his response to it was to make a video of the process. And when you see the process, then you can shut the fuck up.
So it was a process.
It was a process, bro.
It wasn't just a prompt.
It wasn't just a prompt. It was not just a prompt. What he did was create
Photoshop.
He created over 5,000 images AI. So that's a prompt.
He created?
He
said, "Hey, make me 5,000 images."
He made 5,000 images for certain scenes of the crowd and things like that.
He didn't make it separately.
I don't know exactly how he did it, but
go ahead. Okay.
No, he didn't make it. I'm just saying he had to generate 5,000 images for the scenes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then just all the editing that it took too. He had to edit it. First of all, editing is not easy. If you fucking edit, it's not easy. And then he had to incorporate like different like animations too, almost like digital animation, like sculpting almost and stuff like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't just, hey, make me a fucking video of this boxer for Under Armour and then voila. It wasn't that. You know what I mean? So that's what I think the misconception is when it comes to AI. People just think it's just,
It will be. But as of right now, it's not. But when you said the sculpting, if he's doing actual sculpting and doing his own 3D artwork and he's doing editing.
No, he's not doing his own 3D art. He's generating it. So he is still using a prompt at that point, right?
But what about the sculpting part?
The sculpting part, he has to go in there and like change things up.
Yeah. So that's like 3D modeling and shit. You know,
3D
like,
modeling.
He's editing the images that it brought to him.
He made exactly. He had he added animation to it as well.
So there is work involved. He's doing a job, so he's still. That's not something that the fucking record exec at fucking Def Jam Records can just be like, oh, I'm not gonna hire somebody. I could just put this prompt. So it's still record and shit, so it's still a job that a person has to get. No. But when it gets to the point where it's just a prompt, that's where it eliminates.
I'm just saying the whole discrediting of fucking people's work is like, just because they're using AI is like, bro, get with the program or get fucking left behind.
No, for sure, because somebody's still getting that job at that moment. Yeah. But like I said, once it gets to the point where it's just a prompt, that job's gone now.
For sure.
That's when that job's gone. Sure. But the way you explained it right now, not anybody could do that other stuff.
Hell no, bro. Yeah, when I seen that process, exactly. I was like, because when you read the headline, just like with any media company, it says, AI made commercial.
Yeah.
You see this finished product, you're like, that's pretty cool. And then he was like, people were talking shit. You had a bunch of creative directors coming in there talking shit. And he's like, well, let me show you motherfuckers the type of commitment that you still have to do a project like this. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I'm just tired of like motherfuckers shit on niggas because they don't know the process.
I want to see that. I want to see that video.
Oh yeah, I had posted or whatever, but I'll get it again.
I mean, that's how it goes. That's how we talk about all the time. Like, that's the motion of the internet. You just see the headline. That's all you're given. So
yeah,
that's what you're gonna go off, and then you comment a fucking crazy ass comment, like the fucking every in and out of it, but you really don't. You just
don't know shit. Because when I seen that process, I was surprised. I was like, hell yeah, like, and I reposted it because I was like, that's a lot of work. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, sounds like a lot of work.
What else you got on the list?
What else you got on this?
We could talk about the Boeing stuff.
Talk about it.
So, if you guys didn't know, Boeing has been in the news a lot because their planes are not safe. So, be careful out there, first and foremost. There's been a lot of safety problems and stuff, and there's been people coming forward and, a whistleblower that was essentially on his last day, I think it was his last day, to kind of what is the testimony, against Boeing, ends up being found dead in his car at a hotel.
Yep. So I think I was just looking at it. Honestly, the information from the news, I think what they said was that he had testified that day or the day before, and was due to testify the next day.
Exactly.
Again.
Yeah.
And so he was the quality engineer.
Yeah. John Barnett.
John Barnett. He was the quality engineer. And yeah, so apparently he said that 25% of the face mask didn't work. And that the oxygen mask that dropped, that 25% of them didn't work.
Didn't even fucking
that possibly could actually suffocate people if the cabin was decompressed.
Yeah. And I've seen plenty planes and stuff, like you've seen, bro, these planes have been, the door's been getting blown open type shit. I seen one where the wheel fell off. As soon as they took off, the wheel was off, falling from the sky, bro. How the fuck they gonna land like that?
How the fuck did they land? In the water?
I don't know, man. I don't know. But very suspicious. And they went and talked to some other port employees after finding out about this. They came forward and started talking or whatever. Of course, they don't want to be mentioned on who they are or whatever. But they're just saying, even then, they're like, it's kind of fishy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, supposedly, it always comes out, but supposedly a family friend said that he said, if anything happens to me, it's not suicide.
For sure, bro.
Or unaliving.
It just makes you think, man, because, like, fuck, do all these companies have, like, these mercenaries they could just hire to just, hey, we need to
They exist. They definitely exist.
End this.
In this world.
The dark web, you fucking, I heard some crazy stuff on there.
It definitely exists in this world.
You get straight, do like horrible bosses and shit, hire Jamie Foxx and shit, you know what I mean?
That nigga didn't know shit.
Remember that shit?
What was that nigga's name? It was something crazy.
I don't remember.
He had a crazy ass name.
But yeah, man, that's some crazy shit, you know what I mean? It makes you question things like, this is a major company that's getting testified against, and then like one of the star witnesses ends up dead. I don't know. I've seen plenty of these type of stories in my lifetime.
I don't know.
I've seen plenty of stories like this in my lifetime. Yeah. Especially when it comes to the drug game and intimidation. I wonder how things much like that, you know?
I mean, I'm sure it's a lot of money, a fucking tremendous amount of money, but I'm like, I wonder how much Boeing does make in comparison to like the actual airport.
Like their annual income type shit?
Yeah, type shit. Because like the airport buys the shit and is using it all the time. They're just selling it to them. But like, how much are they selling it for?
According to this, their market cap is 114.73 billion.
114 billion?
Are they rich? Okay, so I work over in like
what about Delta Airlines?
Delta Airlines. 30 billion. For Boeing. Well, because Boeing
they're
is
selling
like,
it to everybody.
They're the manufacturers of the jets. And
but I'm thinking like they're not renting the jets. And then they like the airports make a lot of money. Yeah. But at the same time,
basically what I heard is that they just get rushed to do these projects. And so then it costs them material. Like they get the cheaper shit, you know what I mean? And you just got to be, with something like that, you got to think about quality control got to be on point.
Look, I had a coworker, that nigga worked at the fucking airport, and let's just say I didn't see him as one of the best coworkers. You know what I'm saying?
Just fuck up.
So it's crazy to think that he's saying he's cleaning out the fuel tanks and doing shit. I'm like, this nigga will be high as shit and forget to do some shit. Like, I don't know. These are some regular niggas over there doing that shit. You know?
I get what you're saying. You're like, how much training does this guy really have in this field?
No, you feel me?
Like, can he even like do his ABCs?
Because a lot of shit too is like, they do quick checks, but there's certain shit I'm sure on there where it's like, you know, every month we check. It should be fine for a month, you know, like.
Got you. And he'd just be not on his shit.
Certain shit you probably
just like, it's funny, you definitely have these like these coworkers where you're just like, I don't never want to work with this nigga again. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Lucky for me, I'm usually in a good mood, so I'll be like looking at these niggas like The Office and shit. Like
The Office. I never seen that show.
No,
I've never seen the show. I know a very popular show.
That's crazy, bro. It's cool, bro. You should check it out. Give it a couple episodes.
You know what I try to watch? Life. You just told me to watch Life. I put it on yesterday. And I mean, I put it on when I was like ready, like, bro, 10 o'clock comes.
The first 10 minutes is slow.
No, for sure. I got to the part where like that whatever that organism is starts to trip and like squeezes the fucking mouse like together.
Oh, you got to that. You see what it did to his hand?
Yeah, some like no, I don't know.
See, if you seen the mouse, but you seen the hand, you weren't watching.
I guess I just like,
because the right before the mouse,
something happens like
nigga destroys his fucking hand.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
I gotta watch it.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
It's a different
if you guys
form.
haven't seen it, go see Life. It's with Ryan Reynolds and Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking fire.
Like space and
yeah, they're in space.
Intergalactic.
And they get like
intergalactic.
They get a little organism from Mars, and basically that shit starts growing. That shit starts growing quick as fuck.
Yeah, it turns into like some like, I don't know. Some powerful ass.
Check that shit out. It's crazy.
Some powerful ass shit.
Did we ever talk about Jeff Bezos' wife?
The one that gives the money away?
Yeah. Did we talk about that?
I think so. I'm gonna
talk about them.
Did we ever talk about Paul Alexander, the iron lung man, dying, bro?
No, I don't think we did talk about that.
We talked about him before. He was a man that had an iron lung, what they called the iron lung, and it was basically a machine that helped him breathe since he was a kid.
Yes, he was a kid. Right.
But the man actually lived a very long life and
he was like a lawyer.
Very prestigious life. He was like, catch me if you can, but like in this machine.
Yeah, crazy. I think it was a lawyer winning cases, flew on a plane.
Wasn't he like a doctor too or something? I don't know, author, like.
Yeah, crazy shit.
You know, he lived a, so this is what fucking trips me out though, right? He lives this prestigious life. And guess what they said he died from?
What?
COVID.
Crazy. Well, I mean, he had lung issues.
Yeah, but it's kind of they can go there, right? You just instantly say that, but it's just if it is COVID, it's like, God damn, you're telling me some shit. This man been living with his lungs in this machine and this man-made thing that somebody literally just fucking let out the bag came and take this man's life.
I wonder how he got it. Like if he was out and about or if he was like quarantining. He should have been quarantining for sure.
Forgot.
That's the thing too. It could have just been one person, like a nurse or some shit.
Yeah. What do you? I don't know if we ever talked about it. What do you think the reason, like COVID, like what do you think about that? What was the reason that happened, or
what was the reason?
What's your philosophy on the reason of that happening?
Fuck, bro.
Come on, think a little bit. Wake up.
There's a lot of things, bro. I don't know. There's a lot of information. Like there's we could go with the Trump, the Wuhan,
the Trump
Wuhan virus and shit. Fucking
China.
Or we could go like apparently it was already a virus, basically. Like it was already.
But okay, so you don't think that it was just like released?
So that's the thing. I don't fucking know. They say it is, but then they also said that there was already a version of that in the past. It's been here.
COVID-19.
Yeah, it's been here. So
mutated and shit.
Yeah, like I don't fucking know.
I don't know. I seen enough zombie movies to know that they are in the lab doing these type of things.
For sure. The CDC got all type of shit. Anthrax, all type of shit.
And then like, so my theory is, this is my conspiracy theory about this, is that it was to for sure to depopulate. 1. 2.
Well, if it was on purpose, it was to depopulate.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It was on purpose.
All right.
Depopulate. And 2 was to wipe out small business. First, that's another thing too. Of course, money too. Money driven, because think about it. Who got rich?
The richer.
Everybody that's rich got rich.
You think we're overpopulated?
No, fuck no. Have you traveled?
So then why do you think we're underpopulated? Why do you think
we're overpopulated to control?
Too many people to control?
Yeah. The thing about it, the more popular, like the more you decrease the population, the easier it is to control.
Well, that's a good point, but we're gonna keep fucking being born right now.
Okay, but if they could mass depopulate, then they're controlling the populace.
That's definitely a possibility.
It's fact. Fact. Not a press podcast.
No, whoa. Don't do that.
Fact.
Don't do that. Don't put the podcast in there.
Not a press podcast.
Yeah, I don't know.
Thinking he's about to get Lee Harvey Oswald's about to come in here and just pop him. Come on, fool. We're some niggas from the valley, fool.
No, I'm just saying I don't know. I literally don't know, fool. I don't know.
YouTube. Just for entertainment purposes.
For entertainment purposes.
You heard the disclaimer.
For entertainment purposes, China.
Yeah, China did it.
Oh,
we gotta deflect some way.
Yeah.
This is America.
This is what we do, man.
You feel me?
This is what we do.
Man, that's all I got for you,
man. Me too, man. I appreciate you guys for tapping in, man.
Hey, man,
keep liking,
love,
keep subscribing, man. Hey, by the way, actually,
let's talk about
we are gonna be at an event this weekend.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Shout out to Hazard.
Shout out to Hazard, man. We're gonna be out there asking questions, man. This is gonna be dropped on Wednesday, so pull up on Friday. It's at the Room Z, LA.
You can go to Hazard's page, which is what is it? I'm a Hazard?
Yeah, IMAHAZERD.
Yeah.
I'm a Hazard.
Get the tickets.
And get the tickets.
$10 a pop.
Nothing serious. Man, if you haven't checked him out, man, go check out Hazard. He has a freestyle series. Yeah. The thing is,
it's gonna be like a fifth year kind of like celebration of that. You know what I'm saying?
5 years
One
straight.
of the fucking hottest like series, like freestyle series that we didn't even know we needed.
No,
you
for
know
sure.
what I mean? But the streets needed it clearly.
Sure.
So
for sure, every Friday for 5 years, man, he's been dropping that shit. We're gonna be out there asking questions and shit. So
come over, man.
Pull up, man. You ain't doing nothing, man.
Yeah.
At Room Z LA, man. Appreciate you guys, man. It's Kanesworld.
Big Pete.
Peace.